and to book your flight today.
Hey,
Iolate soybean oil drives new demand for Indiana soybeans to domestic and international markets. Plus, it's a healthier oil, more desirable to customers. Your checkoff is building this demand right here in Indiana. Purdue Athletics is proud to offer their foods prepared in heart, healthy, high-oleic soybean oil this season. Learn more about this oil at incornandsoy.org/premiums. This message was funded by Indiana's soybean farmers and their checkoff.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization.
Yeah, I know. It's officially still winter out there, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun in the sun. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea knows how to turn up your day drinking fun all year long. I mean, there's even a sun on those bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea is made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol, which goes down smooth. So whether you're knee-deep in snow or making footprints in the sand, be sure to look for Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea in the bright yellow cans. Keep it twisted.
Purdue Global was made specifically for working adults. So earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever your balance, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you got what it takes. Start your comeback today at PurdueGlobal.edu.
And welcome back to
on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield. Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue Athletics, and home to the original Purdue Heat. The tip is blowing away. Purdue Boilermaker Basketball is on the air.
MSU roars in overtime, 15-6 over.
The Simon Scott Assembly Hall, the home of Indiana. Hoosiers basketball. Tonight the Hoosiers host the 12th-ranked Purdue Boilermakers. Let's get to the starting lineups presented by Saab, keeping people in society safe. Indiana 13-7 on the season, 4-5 in the Big Ten. Here's how they will go. Their point guard, Connor Enright, a transfer from DePaul. He also spent 3 years at Drake playing for Coach Darren DeVries. Enright, a 6'1 redshirt senior, originally from Mundelein, Illinois. Joining him in the backcourt, Lamar Wilkerson, 6'6", fifth-year senior. He's originally from Arkansas, transferred in from Sam Houston State. Wilkerson averaging 22 points a game in Big Ten play. Also in the backcourt, Tucker DeVries, 6'7", 225-pound redshirt senior, son of the head coach. He's a former Iowa Mr. Basketball, and he's coming off a game against Rutgers when he had 22 points and 10 rebounds. The forwards are Sam Alexis, 6'9", 240-pound senior from Apopka, Florida, a transfer from Florida. That's right, last year he was on Florida's national championship team. This year he's averaging 7.4 points for the Hoosiers. And also Nick Dorn, who gets his second straight start, a 6'7 junior, transfer from Elon. His first start of the season was in their last game against Rutgers, where he had 23 points. Darren DeVries is the head coach of the Hoosiers in his first season at Indiana. Last year he was at West Virginia. That was just a one-year stint. Before that, 6 years in Des Moines, Iowa with the Drake Bulldogs. The 12th-ranked Purdue Boilermakers will line up like this. Purdue 17-3 on the year, 7-2 in the Big Ten. The point guard, Braden Smith, 6' senior from Westfield, who's averaging 19 points a game in Big Ten play. He leads the nation in assists per game at 9.2. Joining him in the backcourt, Fletcher Lawyer, the 6'5 senior from Fort Wayne. I mentioned a moment ago, in this building is averaging 16 points per game when he plays Indiana. And also in the backcourt, C.J. Cox, the 6'3 sophomore from Lexington, Massachusetts, who's averaging 8.7 points a game, shooting 36% from three. At forward, Trey Kaufman-Wren, 6'9", 240-pounder, the redshirt senior from Sellersburg, Indiana. Last year against Indiana in the game played at Mackey, Trey Kaufman-Wren had 23 points. And the center is Oscar Clough, 6'11", 255-pounder, a fifth-year senior. Originally from Sunrise Coast, Australia, who just last game became a 1,000-point career scorer for his career at 3 different stops, South Dakota State, Washington State included. Matt Painter, the head coach of the Boilermakers, in his 21st season as the boss of Boilermaker basketball. He is 22-13 all-time against Indiana as the head coach at Purdue. Starting lineups presented by Saab, keeping people in society safe. As we pause 10 seconds for station identification, this is Boilermaker basketball from Learfield.
Who's your name?
Indiana in the home whites, the cream uniform with the crimson numerals and lettering front and back. It reads Indiana in crimson across the chest. Purdue wears the traveling black unis, a black jersey with black shorts. It reads Purdue in capital block lettering across the chest in old gold with old gold numerals front and back and old gold piping. Our three-man officiating crew for this one tonight is assigned by the Big Ten: Brian Dorsey, Doug Sermons, and Paul Zells. 17,222 is what this building seats. The irony, this is game number 222 between Purdue and Indiana all time. Looks like a sellout from my vantage point. Hard to find an empty seat in this building with the fans on their feet and ready for Purdue and Indiana. Indiana, prior to the tip-off tonight, recognized their national championship football team as they brought the team out. Members of the team with head coach Kirk Cignetti and the national championship trophy. Coach Cignetti in the crowd watching the game, and they just showed him on the big screen. That's why you heard the big cheer from home faithful here. Well, Bob, you played in this game. You played in this building. There's nothing like it. You can speak it much more better than I can.
There's nothing like it. It's just the electricity in this Purdue-IU rivalry. Whether you're in Assembly Hall, Mackey Arena, when these two teams meet, the juices are flowing and the adrenaline's pumping. There's no doubt about that, and I know these players are really feeling it. This place is rocking here tonight.
Alexis at 6'9" jumps it up against the 6'11" Clough at center court. Again, everyone's standing. The tip is handled by Purdue in the front court, actually picked up by C.J. Cox. Boilermakers with the first possession, and we are underway at the Assembly Hall. Purdue and Indiana, here we go. Boilermakers attacking the basket to our left, and Indiana in a man-to-man half-court defense. Braden Smith, 15 feet, falling away, left it short, but rebounded by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Purdue had only 3 offensive rebounds in the game against Illinois. Purdue has one early here. Wide open under the basket for a layup is Trey Kaufman-Renn. Oscar Clough was double-teamed. He turned and threw it to his teammate, who is standing at the front of the basket, and Kaufman-Renn opens the scoring.
A major breakdown there, a hard double immediately, but no one rotates down to take away Kaufman-Renn on the big-to-big double.
Purdue in a man-to-man defense as Indiana attacks the basket to our right. Alexis in the left corner. Up top it goes to DeVries. He'll dribble in and kick into the right corner. Now to the right wing it goes to the point guard Enright. He drives in, and it's tipped and stolen. Stolen by C.J. Cox. Braden Smith, a 1-on-3. He'll wisely retreat. He didn't have the numbers. Purdue tried to throw it inside, turned it over. Trey Kaufman-Renn tried to throw it into his teammate Oscar Clough, and it was stolen by Alexis. 3 in the corner for Indiana is good. A triple by Nick Dorn in the right corner, and a Purdue turnover. I beg your pardon, that's a 2. They say a foot on the line, but a Purdue turnover leads to a bucket, and we're tied at 2.
Just a forced pass, right? Those live ball turnovers are killer, especially on the road.
Fletcher Lawyer, right elbow, got a friendly bounce, and it goes into the basket. Purdue leads 4-2. That turnover significant. Remember, Purdue had only 3 turnovers the entire game last Saturday.
Well, what a welcome sign to see Fletcher Lawyer get a friendly role to start this game. They absolutely need his offensive punch.
We played 1:45, and it's Purdue 4, Indiana 2. A near steal. Braden Smith to the far left wing, stuck his hand in the passing lane, knocked that out of bounds in the front row of the seats. Indiana will inbound from that far sideline with 13 on the shot clock. The trigger man here, Lamar Wilkerson, the transfer from Sam Houston State, who had 44 points in the game earlier this year in this building against Penn State. 44. Deep 3. Good. Tucker DeVries from the deep left wing. It's 5-4 Indiana.
Right there, Purdue is electing to cross-match and have Kaufman-Renn guard Enright because of Enright not being a great shooter. But right there, a ball screen was set. Kaufman-Renn switches on the DeVries and is not able to stay tight on the flare.
Purdue down by 1. Purdue the ball. Left block extended. It's Trey Kaufman-Renn guarded by DeVries. They'll run a double team at him, so he'll kick it out for Cox to shoot a 3, and he has a bullseye. C.J. Cox, a 36% three-point shooter on an inside-out pass from Trey Kaufman-Renn. Purdue leads 7-5.
They cover down ball side, and C.J. Cox just makes himself available, and only 29% from 3 in Big Ten play, so great to see C.J. knock one down early.
2-point lead Purdue. Indiana the ball, 17-15 to go. We're in the first half. Here's Dorn, left corner, dribbles once to give to DeVries. A catch and shoot three on the left wing, missed badly. Rebounded by Indiana. A three from Dorn, right wing, good. Offensive rebound leads to a triple. Indiana leads 8-7.
Oh, Dorn's insertion into the starting lineup makes this team much more formidable from a shooting perspective. Dorn really shooting the cover off the ball this year, 45% from three in Big Ten play.
Trey Kaufman-Renn doubled on the left block, dribbles out of trouble, skip pass to Braden Smith. Three from the right corner is a triple time for Braden Smith. The Boilermakers answer for scoring of the game from Braden Smith. Purdue leads 10-8.
That's not a guy you want to leave open. Braden Smith, an elite spot-up three-point shooter, just hit a dagger right there, deep right corner.
Excellent pass, Trey Kaufman-Renn to go cross court after he'd been double-teamed. Here's Dorn just inside perimeter left. Hands the ball left corner to Wilkerson, who stepped on the baseline and turned it over. Wilkerson was trying to drive in from the left corner, I beg your pardon, but he stepped on the baseline, giving the ball to Purdue.
Nice job there defensively. Purdue shutting off the baseline. That's a key. You don't want to allow that baseline drive if the help's not there. And Purdue, good job shutting it off and got the turnover.
Trey Kaufman-Renn already 2 assists for Purdue. Purdue leads 10-8. Boilermaker basketball at the 16:05 mark. C.J. Cox rolls it into Trey Kaufman-Renn. Guarded by DeVries, tries to back him down, shoots a right-handed hook shot, in and out, no good, and Wilkerson rebounds for Indiana. Good look here for Trey Kaufman-Renn, just couldn't get it to fall. DeVries, and it'll be a foul on Trey Kaufman-Renn, trying to fight over a screen from Enright, and that'll take us to our first timeout. Purdue 10, Indiana 8. We have 15:51 to go in the first half. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue Athletics and home of the original Purdue Pete. Announce the return of 3-Point Thursdays. When the men play, win or lose, you score on every three-pointer. You can save up to 39% off your purchase. Get set to save with Purdue men's basketball with 3-Point Thursdays. 2 locations, State Street and across from Mackey Arena. Save at University Bookstore.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, seriously local propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAF from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAF. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
This is Carson Barrett, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Purdue 10, Indiana 8. Take your life and career to the next level with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university built for working adults. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu. Rob Blackman with Bobby Riddell, the Boilermakers, the 2-point lead at the 15:51 mark here of the first half. Boilermakers shooting it well to start. Purdue is 2 of 2 from 3. Indiana 2 of 3 from the three-point line. Indiana ball when we resume action. Just a moment ago, Purdue's Trey Kaufman-Renn picking up a foul away from the ball. Daniel Jacobson's going to sub in for Purdue. So is Jakari Harris. Harris, the 6'3 sophomore from Atlanta. Jacobson, the 7'4 redshirt freshman from Chicago. And Jack Benter subs in as well, the 6'6 redshirt freshman from Brownstown. So Matt Painter goes to the bench early here against the Hoosiers. Indiana ball far sideline. We're in the Cream-colored uniforms. Enright, high right wing, dribbling at the right hand, guarded by Benter. Off a screen, top of the key, Enright. Stops, swings it right side where it's caught here by Dorn. Dorn rolls it inside to Alexis. Now they throw it up high to Wilkerson. Catch and shoot three. Misses. Braden Smith rebounds high above the rim. Braden really leaped up there to come up with a defensive board for Purdue. Purdue in black here on the road. Left side, Benter throws it inside to Jacobson. Tries to back down. Spins right-handed hook shot. Oh, it rolled in and out, but he was fouled. Sam Alexis got a little too handsy in the post. And Jacobson will go to the foul line where he's a 64% foul shooter.
It'll be interesting to see the strategy of IU when it comes to post doubling throughout this game. We didn't see a post double there on Jacobson. Granted, Daniel, not nearly as established as a low post option as, say, Oscar Clough or Trey Kaufman-Renn is, as Jacobson swishes the first free throw.
I would say this, though. I'd like your thoughts on this. Jacobson not nearly the polished passer out of a double team that Trey Kaufman-Renn is.
Yes, no doubt about it. Daniel has not certainly developed probably that level of his game quite yet. He's capable, but he's not known for it nearly the way Oscar and Trey Kaufman-Renn are, as Daniel misses the second free throw, unfortunately. But we saw the post trap the very first possession, and it was a very poor post double as far as rotations go, so it'll be interesting to watch.
Wilkerson fakes a three right wing, now dribbles left wing to give it up for an Enright three. It's in and out for Enright, and Jacobson goes high to rebound with all of his 7'4" frame. Purdue on the run right to left, Purdue leading 11-8. Braden Smith off a screen, top of the key from Jacobson. Swing it left wing, Lawyer. Lawyer fakes a shot, drives in, gets to the rim, shot partially blocked, and Wilkerson grabs it for Indiana. Indiana looks to push left to right. They do a lot of fast break offense, the Hoosiers, but they'll run when they have the opportunity. DeVries, top of the key, bounce pass to Josiah Miles, a 6'6" junior who subbed in a moment ago. He's a transfer from North Florida. Miles, left wing out to Enright with a shot clock at 10. Enright coming top of the key, guarded by Lawyer. Now we're at 5 on the shot clock. Enright left elbow extended to Wilkerson. Contested three, left wing, no. Long rebound, out of bounds. Last touch by Indiana's Josiah Miles. Also into the game for Indiana, Reed Bailey, a 6'10" senior, a transfer from Davidson.
Those are quality defensive possessions now. We know how good of a shooter Lamar Wilkerson is, and Purdue's done a great job heavily contesting both of his first two threes that have both missed. They've been really good job from a Purdue defensive standpoint on those contests.
Boilermakers an 11-8 lead, and the ball at the 14:05 mark. Braden Smith snake dribbles, gives to Lawyer for a deep three, right wing, missed. A tip out though to Purdue's Braden Smith, as Jacobson kept it alive, and Purdue gets another opportunity here. Good job of Daniel just to tip the ball out to his teammate Braden Smith. A lob for Jacobson and hit the rim. Braden lobbed it up and it hit the rim, and it's taken out of there by Tucker DeVries of Indiana. Purdue turnover, their second of the game after only turning it over 3 times the entire game against Illinois. DeVries, left elbow extended. High side, it goes to Wilkerson. Swing it right wing in right. Shot clock at 10 for Indiana. Wilkerson will drive, got to the rim, and will have a blocking foul. Jack Benter tried to slide under and take the charge. He'll get a blocking foul going against him, and Wilkerson's slow to get up, lying underneath the basket. First foul on Benter. Wilkerson did take a hard tumble there. Matt Painter's asking if it was a restricted semi-circle charging / blocking foul. And official Doug Sherman says it is not, so you can't challenge. The only thing you could challenge is if the feet were outside of the arc, but that was not the call. Purdue subbing in now Omer Meyer, the 6'4" freshman from Israel. Yeah, the good news for Indiana, Wilkerson able to get up under his own power, and he'll have 2 free throws coming here. Wilkerson, very good foul shooter, 87% this season. Already once this year, he's been named the Big Ten Player of the Week.
I don't know about you, Rob, but I thought Jack was there in plenty of time. So it seemed like a charge to me in real time, but I know I'm biased.
Wilkerson makes the foul shot. Well, I was reading the lips. Coach Painter did ask if it was a block charge arc related, and the official said no, or at least shook his head no. So he didn't believe the defender was there in time, Jack Benter. Second foul shot for Wilkerson, short, but it bounced right back to him, and he makes a layup. Purdue misses a block out on the shooter. The ball bounced right back to Wilkerson, and he ties the game with a right-handed layup.
Not the first time here in recent games that Purdue's failed to get a missed free throw. Those opportunities really killing the Boilers.
Jakari Harris, chest pass right wing, Benter. He dribbles to the right elbow, loses the dribble, gets it back, gives to Jakari Harris. Shot clock at 10, game clock at 13. Jakari right elbow, stops and pops and misses. Rebounded by Wilkerson of Indiana. Indiana on the run left to right. Here they come. Miles to DeVries. Give it now to Wilkerson. Driving in from the right block. Threw it in down low, and a foul will be called as his teammate Reed Bailey was trying to get to the rim. Foul on Jack Benter. Quickly, 2 early fouls on Benter, and that will get Trey Kaufman-Wren up off of the bench to replace Jack Benter. We're tied at 11, and to the foul line going Reed Bailey for Indiana. He's a 77% foul shooter. Good foul shooting team is Indiana. They're 78.5 as a team. Bailey makes the first foul shot. First scoring of the game for Reed Bailey. Last year, all Atlantic 10 first teamer playing for Davidson. Indiana leads 12-11. Second one, good. Reed Bailey, 2 points and a 2-point lead for Indiana, 13-11. Braden Smith over the 10-second barrier, right to left on a right-handed dribble. Dribble handoff to Jakari Harris. He goes left wing, handed it to Meyer, and then poked out of his hands out of bounds. Wilkerson last touched as the ball bounces out of bounds near the Indiana bench to our immediate left. Purdue inbounding with 17 on the shot clock. Braden Smith a catch in the front court. V.J. Thompson calls the play for Purdue. Trey Kaufman-Wren on the short roll to Harris. Dribbling in left wing. Back to Trey Kaufman-Wren, and as he drove, he had it stolen. Stolen by Indiana. The Hoosiers are on the run. They have a 2-point lead. Wilkerson between the circles. Dribbling his way to the right elbow. Now stopping, spinning, pivoting, throwing it inside to Bailey, and he was fouled by Daniel Jacobson as he tried a right-handed layup. First foul of the game on Jacobson, and Reed Bailey going right back to the foul line where he just made 2 foul shots a moment ago.
Some lack of communication there on the back line of Purdue's defense between Jacobson and Trey Kaufman-Wren. I just saw Daniel trying to talk with Trey saying, I thought we were switching because it left Reed Bailey wide open as neither guy was able to mark Bailey underneath on that left block. Thankfully, Bailey does miss the first free throw short. But now we've got a substitution with Jacobson and Harris coming out for Cox and Clough.
13-11, Indiana the lead, 12-11 to play. We're in the first half at Assembly Hall. Bailey made 1 of 2 as the second one swishes. So a 3-point lead for the Hoosiers. And here comes Braden Smith walking the ball into the front court on a right-handed dribble.
Could use a bucket here, partner.
Purdue is up 11-8. 6-0 run here for Indiana. Trey Kaufman-Wren, right-handed hook shot short, got his own rebound, goes back, gets hammered, and he'll be at the foul line when we come back. We have a timeout on the floor. Indiana 14, Purdue 11. With 11:53 to go first half, this is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Purdue Polytechnic in Indianapolis, the city is your classroom. Here, you'll study where innovation happens in the heart of Indiana's capital. Explore degrees in construction management, themed entertainment design, interior architecture, cybersecurity, and computer and information technology. Work alongside industry leaders, build your portfolio, and gain the real-world experience that sets you apart. This is where persistent pursuit meets opportunity, right in the center of it all. Purdue Polytechnic in Indianapolis. Industry ready, day one. The Tom Wood Auto Group has been family-owned and operated since 1967, proudly serving Indiana drivers for generations. With over a dozen brands and thousands of vehicles in stock, you'll find the right car, truck, or SUV for your next adventure, all backed by a name you can trust. Wherever you visit us, you'll find the same commitment to quality, integrity, and exceptional service. Visit TomWood.com for any of our convenient locations today. It's all good at Tom Wood. Indiana farmers, building new markets takes time and pays back dividends with long-term demand for your crops. High oleic soybean oil drives new demand for Indiana soybeans to domestic and international markets. Plus, it's a healthier oil, more desirable to customers. Your checkoff is building this demand right here in Indiana. Purdue Athletics is proud to offer their foods prepared in heart-healthy, high oleic soybean oil this season. Learn more about this oil at incornandsoy.org/premiums. This message was funded by Indiana soybean farmers and their checkoff.
It's designed to let you work more effectively and efficiently. And that's why more professionals go with compact equipment from Bobcat of Lafayette. This is RJ Gillen, your sales specialist for Bobcat of Lafayette. Look no further than Bobcat R-Series, the next revolution in loaders, engineered to raise the bar when productivity matters. Talk to me about equipment availability and financing offers. Call 765-474-4452 and let me show you the Bobcat difference.
Indiana 14, Purdue 11 with 11:53 to play in the first half. Looking to buy, sell, or build a home, but don't know where to start? Call trusted agents at True Blood Real Estate, the official real estate partner of Purdue Athletics. Rob Blackman with Bobby Riddell, on-site audio engineer Wes Scott. Would we resume play at Assembly Hall? Trey Kaufman-Renn will be at the foul line for Purdue with 2 foul shots coming his way. Boilermakers have missed their last 5 field goal attempts. Purdue had an 11-8 lead at one point. Now it's 14-11 Indiana. And already Purdue has 3 turnovers in the game. That matches their total for the entire game against Illinois this past Saturday at Mackey Arena. Purdue's been really good taking care of the ball, especially in Big Ten play. Purdue's only averaging 7.8 turnovers a game in Big Ten competition.
Purdue seemed to have a great offensive flow to start the game, was getting some wide open looks, got a layup at the rim early, got a couple wide open threes from Cox and Braden Smith. But since kind of that after that first 4 minutes or so, Purdue's offense has been certainly very clunky and has not got a lot of quality looks and too many turnovers mixed in there as well.
Trey misses the first foul shot, bounced off the right side of the rim. Trey is a 64% foul shooter. Bending the knees, foul line left. He made the second one. 3 points in the game for Trey Kaufman-Renn. Trey also has 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Purdue's trailing 14-12. That stops a modest 6-0 run for Indiana. Dorn a 3, left corner, left it short. Rebounded Braden Smith as he was falling out of bounds to the baseline right. Purdue now the possession here. Braden Smith coming downhill, middle of the paint. It's stolen by Dorn. Purdue now 4 turnovers in the first 8 and a half minutes. Purdue in its man-to-man defense here in the half court with Indiana attacking, and they just turned it over. Enright threw the ball to nobody. Left wing, he threw it into the front row of bleachers, and there wasn't an Indiana Hoosier even looking at the ball. So Indiana gives it right back.
Well, on one end, Braden Smith just tries to split. Too tight of a window. Dorn with the good hands knocks it away, and then here it looks like on IU's end, Enright expected DeVries to come off a screening action, and DeVries stopped on the wing. The ball sailed out of bounds.
Purdue throws it inside to Clough, left block. He wants to go against Bailey at 6'10", 6'11". Clough spinning. Up and under, left-handed hook shot, good. What a move. He went to the left hand and scores, does Oscar Clough. Oscar's first scoring of the game, and we're tied at 14.
They elected to single cover Oscar Clough there, and he went to work. He's got the ability to score with either hand extremely well. Enright
throwing it inside to Bailey. He kicks it in the left corner for a deep 3 for Jasai. It's missed by Jasai Miles. Purdue a rebound in the hands of C.J. Cox. Wide open under the basket. Trey Kaufman-Renn in transition. Omer Meyer delivered the pass as no one guarded. Trey Kaufman-Renn sprinting the floor.
Well, you love that. Sprinting hard to the front of the rim and make the defense honor you. IU just loses him, and Omer's got his head up and finds him.
Purdue leading 16-14. Miles to the painted area, stops and spins. Give it to Dorn, a 3 in the right corner, good. How about Nick Dorn? He had 6 threes against Rutgers in his last game. He has 2 threes already in this game, and Indiana's up 17-16.
He's not bashful, and he's got a quick trigger as well. Purdue just a little late on the closeout there.
He's a 45% three-point shooter. Purdue down by a digit, and a ball lost out of bounds. Last touch by Braden Smith. The turnovers are a problem. Purdue's turned it over 5 times. Give the ball right back to Indiana. Braden Smith will come out of the game. Fletcher Lawyer replacing him. 9:52 to go first half.
Trey Kaufman-Renn there, he's got to be stronger with the basketball. A little sloppy, nonchalant with Tucker DeVries guarding him. The coaches talked about this in film earlier today, Rob. Tucker DeVries really has active hands defensively, is constantly swiping, looking for steals. Trey just a little nonchalant holding the ball there, and DeVries gets the swipe, and then it goes off of Braden Smith's foot out of bounds.
And now a foul on Oscar Clough, guarding too closely at the top of the key on Sam Alexis. 5 team fouls on Purdue. Indiana has committed only 2. Indiana 17, Purdue 16. The story early, Purdue careless with the basketball. 5 early turnovers. Again, Purdue only averages 7 per game in the Big Ten. Here's a 3 missed straight away by Wilkerson. He thought he was fouled, didn't get the call. Purdue rebounding. Purdue throws it inside to Clough. He's on the left block working on Alexis. Trying to go to work on Alexis. Here comes the double team. Finds Meyer, who's on the left wing, and he traveled. Omer Meyer didn't catch it cleanly, ended up shuffling his feet. That's turnover number 6.
I would have loved Omer to just have a repost there and throw it right back to Oscar Clough, as Oscar could have reestablished a little deeper position. I like Oscar in one-on-one matchups. Omer just got a little too quick there.
In right block, now left block on a dribble. Comes in the one side of the bucket, out the other. In right side to Wilkerson. Catch and shoot 3. It's in and out, no good. Rebounded Omer Meyer. Wilkerson had a good look, but couldn't get it to fall. Meyer rebounds for the Boilermakers. Purdue the ball, trailing by 1. 8:55 to go in the first half. Fletcher Lawyer, chest pass, left wing, Cox. He dribbles with his right hand to get it back to between the circles. Now to Meyer, throws it into the left block, caught here by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Trey wants to drive. Kick it left wing for a catch and shoot 3 for Meyer. It's no good, but a weak side rebound. Oscar Clough, he was fouled on the rebound. Oscar trying to get that rebound, but was being held as he was trying to get the rebound by Sam Alexis. That's 2 on Alexis. He'll come out of the game for Reed Bailey. Braden Smith will re-enter for Purdue. He'll replace Omer Meyer. 8:39 to go in the first half. Indiana leading 17-16. Purdue the ball, baseline left on an inbound. Purdue has won the last 3 of 4 against Indiana. But the last time they were in this building last season, Indiana won the game. 73-58, a game in which Purdue had a halftime lead. Purdue with 10 on the shot clock as Trey Kaufman-Renn trying to back down DeVries on the left block. He spins, he shoots a floater and scores from the left baseline from 6 feet away. Purdue leads 18-17.
Good counter move there. TKR sitting heavily on that left shoulder. They know he wants to get into the middle of the paint when he's on that left block. He spins baseline away from the incoming double team and gets that soft floater.
Wilkerson, left wing fake to 3. Now gives to Enright, top of the key. Shot clock at 10. Enright drives, throws up a wild shot, and it got tipped into the basket by accident by Reed Bailey. Are you kidding me?
I'm honestly, I'm not sure. There's a chance he was trying to pass that ball, but either way, it was a wild play that worked in extremely good fortune for IU.
And IU has a 1-point lead thanks to that fortunate tip. Lawyer a 3. Triple time from the high right wing. Fletcher Lawyer's first made 3 of the game. Purdue leads 21-19.
Massive shot there for Fletch. He just needs to get going. Purdue needs some life in this game, and it's a great action there, setting a flare after the post entry to get Fletch a look on the weak side.
Reed Bailey stolen from behind by Braden Smith, who then dives on the floor to keep the possession alive. Purdue on the run after the hustle play by the Boilermakers. Braden Smith in the steal. Purdue the ball. Smith working on that left wing, dribbling in, kicking to Trey Kaufman-Renn. Now it goes right side to Cox. Cox at the left elbow will rise, will fire, will score. C.J. Cox in Indiana needs a timeout. It was all started with a hustle play by Braden Smith. Our hustle play of the game presented by Republic Airways. Start your aviation career today with their Lift Academy flight training program. Purdue 23, Indiana 19. 7:03 to play first half. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? we can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine. At Indiana Packers, just 20 miles down the road from Mackey Arena, we're not just really good Indiana kitchen bacon makers.
We're Purdue alumni.
We're student interns.
We're student parents. We're fans.
We're season ticket holders.
We're John Purdue Club members. We're boilermakers.
Our Indiana Packers products like Indiana Kitchen Bacon, Kentucky Legend Ham, and other premium pork products are more than just locally made. They are boiler made.
Indiana Packers is a proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
This is CJ Cox, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84, and streaming on the SiriusXM app. Purdue 23, Indiana 19, 7:03 to play first half. Indiana has taken 14 field goal attempts. 11 of the 14 have been threes. They're 3 of 11 from the three-point line are the Hoosiers.
And thankfully, their best three-point marksman, Lamar Wilkerson, 0 for 4. Purdue has done a pretty good job contesting, especially his first 3 misses were all heavily contested, but he did get an extremely good look on his 4th one, and he missed it. But that's kind of the case, right? Like sometimes when you do a good job contesting guys early and they miss and don't get into a comfortable rhythm, well, then they might miss makeable ones later. We, of course, saw the exact opposite with Keaton Wagler for Illinois the other night, where he made his first couple that were contested, and then the floodgates opened.
Indiana the ball left to right. They wear cream-colored uniforms here at home. Purdue wearing black on the road. On right, in right to the right elbow, leaves for Bailey. Left-handed layup good. A nice little pick and roll. Reed Bailey to the bucket. Bailey averages 9 a game. He has 7 in this game. Off of the bench, it's 23-21 Purdue. Little 2-man game there from Enright and Bailey, and it was a good-looking offensive play. Here's C.J. Cox for Purdue, guarded by Wilkerson. He's at the top of the key. Just past left wing, just outside of the arc, Lawyer. He'll bounce to Clough. Shot clock is at 5. Clough better hurry, working on Bailey. Clough spins against Bailey. Right-handed hook shot is no good. He was right at the rim, but threw it a little too strong, and DeVries rebounds for Indiana. Tucker DeVries to Wilkerson. Deep 3, straight away, good. Here's his first made 3 of the game, and he was way out there. And Indiana's up 24-23. They're on a 5-0 run, are the Hoosiers.
Lamar Wilkerson is the type of player that is not going to be gun-shy after missing 4 threes in a row. He's going to be keep firing, and that one he got a good look in transition. Purdue's got to pick him up sooner.
Purdue missed a bunny at the rim, and then gives up the deep 3 to Wilkerson. 5:40 to go in the half. Here's a deep 3 from Lawyer, and it's not going to count because a foul was called against Indiana before the shot. Trey Kaufman-Wren was screening at the top of the key to open up his teammate Lawyer, and he got crushed at the top of the key. I'm talking of Trey Kaufman-Wren. Foul against Indiana. The shot was missed. It won't count, obviously, and Purdue will inbound baseline left. Team foul number 4 on Indiana. Here's Braden Smith to the left elbow, in right on him. He's working his way down to the right elbow. Give and go to Lawyer with a deep 3 in the corner. Left, no. Rebounded DeVries of Indiana. Good look from the corner, left corner. but it wouldn't fall for Fletcher Lawyer. 5:20 to go in this opening half, and Indiana leads 24-23. Wilkerson off a screen from Bailey. To DeVries, catch and shoot three, left wing, good. Tucker DeVries has made 2 threes, and now Purdue takes a timeout as it's 27-23 Indiana with 5:10 to go in the first half. So Purdue goes on a little mini run. Darren DeVries takes a timeout. Indiana goes on a run. Matt Painter takes the timeout. Tonight's game brought to you by Progressive Insurance and the Progressive Keys to Progress program, providing cars to veterans in need. Well, back-to-back threes for the Hoosiers.
No doubt. You cannot give guys like DeVries and Wilkerson rhythm three-point shots, catch-and-shoot style. Just what happened the last 2 times down for IU. And they're flipping the script here on the Boilers and getting hot from long range. Just you got to be on high alert when you're guarding those 2 guys, because they are elite marksmen from distance. And unfortunately for Purdue, give those guys clean looks and you're going to pay for it.
How about Indiana? 13 threes attempted. They've only attempted 17 total shots. 13 of the 17 from the three-point line. They're 5 of 13. And Indiana leads 27-23. Braden Smith works a screen from Lawyer at the left arc. Braden out of the right elbow inside to Trey Kaufman-Renn. He spins, stripped away from him, got it back. Shot clock at 10. Trey now with a ball and a foul against DeVries for being in the cylinder. Indiana fans don't like it. DeVries actually fell to the ground, but the official Paul Zell says that DeVries was in the cylinder of Trey Kaufman-Renn. Team foul number 5, and Purdue has the ball baseline left. Boy, you rarely see the cylinder call anymore in college basketball.
Yeah, you don't see that call very often. Usually it's with like a post trap where there's 2 guys kind of infringing in the space of the ball handler. It doesn't happen very often in a one-on-one type of situation, which it just did right there. But there was a lot of contact, a lot of back and forth between the 2 players. DeVries kept knocking the ball free from Kaufman-Renn. And one of those 50-50 calls that on the road is pretty rare, is going to go in your favor.
Agreed. Lawyer 3 right corner. No, they're going to wipe it off. They're wiping off the 3. A foul before the shot on Indiana. Oh, that really stings because the shot was made. The foul on Dorn after Fletcher made a 3 in the right corner. Doug Sermons, the officials, explaining to Matt Painter. Coach Painter thinks the shot should have counted. Purdue sure hopes it, wishes it would have, because Fletch knocked in a 3 in the right corner that's not going to count.
Coach Painter trying to get that explanation. Doug Sermons, who made the call, was vehemently telling him it was not a shot that's going to count, unfortunately, and it happened well before the shot was released.
Lawyer, same shot, and he missed it from the right corner this time. Oh, my goodness. The one that went in didn't count, and Lawyer missed that one from the right corner. In right, dribbling the ball in the right corner here for Indiana. Hoosiers have a 4-point lead thanks to back-to-back triples. One from Wilkerson, one from DeVries. Here's Wilkerson coming downhill, left elbow, leaves it down low for Bailey. Bailey attacks Jacobson and scores. Reed Bailey with a right-handed hook shot gives Indiana its largest lead, 29-23.
Good footwork there from Bailey underneath the basket. You felt good about Jacobson's length, being able to stop him there, but Daniel's got to make sure he doesn't allow Bailey to get to his strong right hand in that situation.
Lawyer throws it inside to Jacobson, and he was stripped and stolen by DeVries. Another Purdue turnover. A deep 3 in transition, missed badly from the left wing by Wilkerson, but Indiana got the rebound. Now a 3 from Miles, good. Josiah Miles makes only his 3rd 3 of the season, and it's a 9-point lead for Indiana, 32-23.
Had been 0 for 3 from 3 in Big Ten Conference play, and Purdue just seems in disarray right now.
Braden Smith, left elbow, good. He quiets them for the moment. Braden Smith, left elbow, rising and firing. Purdue's down 32-25. 3:20 to go in the half.
When things are in disarray, that is the guy to turn to. Number 3, Braden Smith, big-time pull up there.
Wilkerson, right elbow, attacks the bucket, misses the layup, tipped at it to Jacobson, rebounded by Indiana for DeVries, open 3. It's in and out, no good. A block shot by Jacobson, and Purdue somehow ends up with a ball after Indiana had a couple of point-blank looks. DeVries missed a wide-open 3 on the left arc. Braden Smith, the 3 straight away. It's in and out, no good. Rebounded Indiana's Wilkerson, and he has a run out for a dunk. No, he's going to make a layup instead. 34-25, Indiana the lead.
Wilkerson cocked that ball back like he was going to dunk it and then laid it in. I thought he might have thought there was a whistle because it looked like he almost got fouled at midcourt.
Purdue's going to take another timeout with 2:32 remaining. Right now, it's all Indiana. They lead 34-25 as we take a break. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep, and you.
Me?
Yes, and all of you.
Us?
That's right, and we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Nice.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
U.S. Foods and the Purdue Boilermakers. What a recipe for success. Like Purdue, we both stand for quality and value. From our state-of-the-art Indianapolis-based distribution center, we at U.S. Foods are committed to meeting our customers' needs by providing all your quality food service products throughout Indiana and northern Kentucky. It's what we do to bring guests into your business every day that makes the difference. Enjoy the game, and remember U.S. Foods, the official food service supplier of Purdue Athletics. We help you make it.
4.5 minutes ago, Purdue led 23-19. Now the Boilermakers trail 34-25. Just 2 points scored by Purdue over the last 4.5 minutes. Indiana has scored 15, and the 9-point lead matches the largest of the game for the Indiana Hoosiers. Purdue 7 turnovers and 5 offensive rebounds for Indiana. A big part of this game currently because it's led to 8 second chance points for the Hoosiers.
Well, Jack Benner going to come back into the action here with 2 fouls in place of Trey Kaufman-Wren. Purdue needs a spark of some sort here. Trey, 3 of 5 from the field, so the numbers-wise, seems okay from a shooting perspective. Has 3 rebounds, 3 assists, so he's contributing, but he just doesn't seem to have a whole lot of life to him tonight. We'll see if Jack can inject some energy into this group off the bench.
Purdue the ball right to left as we're back to action. Benter has a catch on the perimeter left with DeVries guarding him. Now to Clough, who's at the top of the key, dribbling with his left hand. He wants a dribble hand off to Braden Smith. Smith leaves it for Jakari Harris. Harris wants to dribble to the rim, shoot a right-handed layup. He missed, but he was fouled as he got to the basket. So 2 free throws coming here for Jakari Harris.
Well, a good aggressive take there by Jakari, playing off the shot fake. Definitely an interesting pass from Braden Smith on that drive. He jumped up like he was going to take a pull-up jumper. Felt like it was too contested, then kind of did a ballerina spin in midair. Flipped it back behind him to Jakari Harris, and that allowed Jakari then to attack the closeout and get all the way to the rim.
Jakari, a 79% foul shooter. Foul line left, makes the first foul shot for his first scoring of the game. That foul, by the way, was on Lamar Wilkerson, his first. Purdue stops the bleeding for the moment, trailing 34-26 here on the road at the Simon Scott Assembly Hall. Harris, second free throw good. Purdue trails 34-27.
Can Purdue locate these three-point shooters?
Here comes their point guard, Enright. On the high right arc, dribbling to DeVries, catch and shoot three straight away. Well, there's your answer. Off a little pin down on the weak side, had DeVries wide open. There's his third made three, and now it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
Jack Benner's got to go. He just is way too delayed chasing after DeVries off the pin down.
Benner, what do we have away from the ball? Benner was driving to the basket as a foul was being called away from the ball, going against Reed Bailey, and that will put Purdue in a 1-and-1 situation with Oscar Clough as the free throw shooter. Oscar is a 72% foul shooter. However, in Big Ten play only, Oscar's only made 60% of his free throw opportunities. Indiana leads 37-27. Clough at the line for a 1-and-1. Dribbling twice, missed it, and Indiana's Tucker DeVries rebounds. How about Purdue? Only 27 first half points with 90 seconds to go in the half. DeVries another three, right wing. This one's short. Clough for the rebound for Purdue. That was kind of a fall away contested three by DeVries. He was feeling it.
Much better contested on that one than the previous possession.
Purdue down 10 with a ball. Purdue needs a little mini run here at the end of the half. Braden Smith, fall away jumper, good. Left elbow, falling away. He was maybe 12 feet or so out. He's become so good at making that fall away jumper. 37-29. Purdue's down 8 with 1 minute remaining in the half.
I don't know how he makes those shots at the clip he does. That was extremely difficult. Not only falling away, but also fading to his left simultaneously.
In right elbow, stopped, guarded closely to DeVries, dribbling to the left elbow, and now retreat dribbling. Clough is on him. He wants to lob it up, and it's lost out of bounds, baseline right. He lobbed the ball for Reed Bailey, and it got knocked out of bounds, baseline right, but last touch by a Purdue player. 12 on the shot clock for Indiana, 43 on the game clock, and Indiana leading 37-29. Wilkerson inbounds to DeVries in the right corner to Enright. Now back to Wilkerson in the right corner. Relocate for three for Wilkerson. Good again.
Purdue just not getting matched up. On the under out of bounds play, Purdue gets cross-matched. And then Wilkerson, the inbounder, just sprints immediately to the left corner. Jack Benner doesn't see him. He goes behind his back there. Then Purdue's in scramble mode. Benner contests. He pump fakes, lets Benner fly by, then drills the triple.
11-point lead for Indiana, their largest of the game. Shot clock at 5 for Purdue. Braden Smith, a contested three on the right wing. It's no good. Rebounded by Miles. They're going to get a three-pointer at the horn of the Hoosiers, but Wilkerson missed it in traffic from the high right arc. And the Indiana fans are on their feet, and why not? Indiana leads 40-29 at the halftime horn here at the Simon Scott Assembly Hall in Bloomington. Our halftime report brought to you by Country Financial when we return. Country Financial, worry less and feel more confident with auto and home insurance designed to meet your needs. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep, and you.
Me?
Yes, and all of you.
Us?
That's right, and we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Nice.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Keystone Cooperative is centered on delivering the farmer-owned cooperative of the future, starting today. Centered on the valued relationships that have built and grown the cooperative for 100 years, Keystone specializes in refined fuels, seriously local propane, agronomy, grain, animal nutrition, and swine production. We strive to lead, serve, grow, and embrace our cooperative advantage. Keystone Cooperative, centered on you and proud to fuel the Boilermakers.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by Indiana Kitchen Premium Pork Products. Get to know us at indianakitchen.com. Purdue Boilermaker Basketball is on the air. This is the Boilermaker Halftime Show.
Indiana 40, Purdue 29. That's the halftime score at the Simon Scott Assembly Hall here in Bloomington. Welcome back to tonight's halftime report, brought to you by Country Financial. Indiana, 8 of 20 from the three-point line in the first half. We told you multiple times at the pregame show, Indiana averages 10 made threes per game. Bob Riddell, they've already knocked in 8. Couple that with the fact Indiana's out rebounding Purdue 15-13, and Indiana has only 4 first half turnovers. Purdue 7 turnovers, and a recipe for exactly what we saw. Disaster with Purdue trailing by 11.
A disastrous first half for Purdue, to be honest. It was just extremely poorly played half by Purdue. Did not feel like Purdue had great energy. Didn't feel like Purdue was hooked up from an attention to detail standpoint regarding some of the personnel for Indiana. These guys, Tucker DeVries and Lamar Wilkerson, are top-notch shooters. You have to be completely attached at all times, aware of where they're at in transition, in the half court. You cannot be napping when you're guarding these guys. It's just really disappointing because Purdue's coming off 2 straight losses. You're here playing your arch rival. You would expect to get, a big-time effort from Purdue to try to get back in the winning column, and it was really disappointing first half to be out-rebounded and have more turnovers. That's just a tough spot, and Purdue still got a lot of time to turn this game around. We were just talking, Rob, about how last year Purdue had a sizable halftime lead and then ended up having that erased and then losing the game. So fully capable of Purdue doing the same thing this year to Indiana, but got to say, probably the most disappointing half of basketball I think I've seen from this team this year.
Purdue led 23-19 with 7:03 to go in the half. Indiana coach Darren DeVries chose to take a timeout because he felt the momentum had shifted toward the visitors. And that was a good timeout by him because Indiana comes out of that timeout, outscores Purdue 21-6 the rest of the way, and Indiana leads 40-29. Our Country Financial halftime report continues in a moment with a look at the first half statistics presented by Ruoff Home Mortgage. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Lafayette Limo, family-owned, women-owned, serving Greater Lafayette for over 33 years. Shuttles to and from Indianapolis and O'Hare airports 365 days a year. Make your reservations now at LafayetteLimo.com. Charters of all sizes anywhere in the continental USA. Lafayette Limo, proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
Just sit back and let us drive. There's no need to compromise. Your ride to relaxation, Lafayette Limo.
If your company is seeking to relocate or expand quickly, Hancock County, Indiana has a wide variety of business sites, including 4 shovel-ready certified silver business parks, plus higher than normal broadband capacity with an extensive fiber network with more than 2,000 miles of lines. Connecting opportunity with success. Contact the Hancock County Economic Development Council at www.hancockedc.com or at 317-477-7241.
Keep winter where it belongs. On the road, not on your ride. Tsunami Express Car Wash blasts away snow, salt, slush, and grime for longest lasting shine and protection. Plus, free vacuums and DIY detailing tools make it easy to get rid of all that tracked in salt and winter grime. Get your first wash free when you sign up online at tsunamiexpress.com. Proud partner of Purdue Athletics. Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Purdue University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Welcome back to tonight's halftime report, brought to you by Country Financial. It's Indiana 40, Purdue 29 through the first 20 minutes. I'm Rob Blackman. Let's take a look at the halftime statistics presented by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage, your local lender, ready to help make your dream home a reality. To start your journey home, visit ruoff.com. That's RUOFF.com. I'll give you the first half numbers after we pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Boilermaker Basketball from Learfield. Indiana 14 of 28, 50% shooting, but 8 of 20 from the three-point line were the Hoosiers. They made 4 of 6 free throws, 11 points and 7 rebounds, 2 assists from Lamar Wilkerson, 9 points, Tucker DeVries, 9 for Reed Bailey, and 8 for Nick Dorn. 15 total rebounds for Indiana, Purdue 13 rebounds. Purdue 11 of 24 shooting, just 3 of 10 from 3. Purdue is 4 of 7 at the foul line. 7 points in the first half for Trey Kaufman-Wren, 7 for Braden Smith, but for Braden Smith, 0 assists in the first half. When's the last time he went a full 20 minutes without an assist? Purdue 7 first half turnovers, Indiana 4. And right now the Hoosiers lead the Boilermakers 40-29. Our out-of-town scoreboard when we come back. This is the halftime report, and it's brought to you by Country Financial. And this is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Boiler up, farmers! As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline, it's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became the best-selling trucks in America. 33 million trucks later, we've kept that title every year since. And that's a formula we plan on repeating. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. the best-selling trucks in America for 49 years and counting. Based on 1977 to 2025 calendar year industry reported total sales.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
We are back here at the halftime, and it is 40-29. Indiana Hoosiers leading the Purdue Boilermakers. A rough first half for Purdue, with Indiana really controlling the second portion of that first half. Time now to take a look at our out-of-town scores. Some games that have currently gone final. 23rd ranked Alabama takes down Missouri 90-64. 7th ranked Michigan State comes back to beat Rutgers on the road in overtime, 88-79. 3rd ranked Michigan come from behind victory at home over 5th ranked Nebraska, 75-72. 15th ranked Arkansas with an 83-79 win over Oklahoma. 17th ranked Virginia comes back to beat Notre Dame in double overtime at Notre Dame, 100-97. 2nd ranked UConn holds off Providence at home, 87-81. Some other games underway at the half. 18th ranked Vanderbilt at home dominating Kentucky, 43-23. 24th ranked Miami, Ohio, currently undefeated on the season, just one of 2 undefeateds left. Them and Arizona, they're in a battle here at the half, trailing at home to UMass, 47-43. George Washington in a tight one versus 21st ranked St. Louis. St. Louis leads at home 73-72, just under 3 minutes to go in that basketball game. We will have second half action when we return. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Boilermaker fans, keep your eyes on the court and on your vision. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neo Vision Optical are proud to be the official eye care provider of Purdue Athletics. Get advanced eye exams and vision testing at 15 Indiana locations, plus a wide selection of contacts, glasses, and sunglasses. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neo Vision Optical will help you see every game clearly. Visit eteyecare.com to schedule your appointment today. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neo Vision Optical, where Boilermakers go for better vision.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
Boiler up, farmers! As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline, it's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
At Purdue University, we're providing solutions from West Lafayette, Indianapolis, and across the globe as one of U.S. News and World Report's top 10 most innovative schools. Together, we're in the persistent pursuit of the next giant leap, like building the business school of the future, advancing our leadership in computing and AI, and addressing complex challenges by improving health outcomes for all living things. Learn more at purdue.edu/newsroom.
Indiana 40, Purdue 29. Almost time to start the second half. Rob Blackman with Bobby Riddell. This is the largest halftime deficit Purdue has faced this season. The previous high had been 4. when Purdue was trailing at halftime to Iowa State. Indiana the ball to start the second half.
A lot of ball game left here, Rob. Plenty of time to turn this thing around, but these first 4 minutes feel like they're going to be pretty critical.
See if Purdue can do a better job guarding the three-point arc. Here's Enright with the ball right to left for Indiana. Wearing their cream-colored uniforms with the crimson trim. Enright stopped with his toes on the right arc. Gives to Dorn. Now they'll swing it further left wing into the hands of Alexis. Alexis dribble handoff to Wilkerson. He dribbles left block. Gives it up left wing. Enright a three. Good. Connor Enright. His first scoring of the game. He's a 33% three-point shooter, but he gives Indiana a 43-29 lead. The ninth made three of the game for Indiana. Inside it goes to Trey Kaufman-Renn. He attacks DeVries and scores from the left block. Purdue a bucket to open the second half. Purdue trails 43-31.
Well, Purdue going inside immediately. That's where Purdue can punish this team. They need TKR and Clough to have huge halves on the inside.
How about Enright? The one guy Purdue would be okay with shooting threes. He even made one. Down low, Alexis stripped away from him, but into the hands of Enright. Enright on the left block. Stops there. Spins out of trouble. Feeds DeVries. He's coming downhill, left side of the paint. Stops when Clough cuts him off. We're at 5 on the shot clock. Step back three, DeVries left corner. No. Weak side rebound, C.J. Cox for Purdue. Darren DeVries thought his son was fouled on the shot. Didn't get the call. Here come the Boilermakers. Left to right in their black uniforms here on the road. Fletcher Lawyer guarded closely by Dorn. Throws it into the right block. Extended, caught on the pass by Oscar Clough. Clough spins to the rim, shoots with a left-handed hook shot, and missed it off the left side of the rim. And a foul then as Oscar tried to go get his own offensive rebound. 2 fouls on Oscar Clough. 18-21 to go in the game. Indiana 12-point lead and the bowl.
Not a bad possession there. Got a pretty high percentage look there for Oscar Clough, but give Tucker DeVries credit. They're good interior defense. They're not giving up an angle to Clough, making Clough have to finish over the top, and he wasn't able to get a friendly roll.
Enright sets the offense into motion by throwing it to Wilkerson. He's high perimeter left. Dribbles his way to the right elbow. Shoots a 15-footer from there and scores. Wilkerson continues to have himself a night. Now it's 45-31 Indiana. The lead is expanding for the Hoosiers. Braden Smith to the right elbow. Pocket pass, turned it over. It was at the ankles of Trey Kaufman-Renn. It's been that kind of a night for Purdue. That's 8 Purdue turnovers. Purdue averages 7.8 turnovers a game in Big Ten competition. And Indiana the ball and up 45-31. Wilkerson, layup missed from the right side, and Clough gets the rebound for Purdue. Wilkerson got all the way to the painted area but missed the layup. Purdue gets a little lucky there, and now a foul away from the ball. DeVries was fighting in the low post with the Boilermakers' Trey Kaufman-Renn, and DeVries gets hit with his second foul. Purdue will inbound baseline right.
We'll see what Purdue runs here. Under out of bounds. Can they get a quality look for a shooter, an inside option?
To Lawyer, right arc. He does have an open three. Triple time, Fletcher Lawyer. Second made three of the game for Fletcher. He's third all time in the history of Purdue three-point shooting. He's 5 away from second place, which is currently occupied by Dakota Mathias. Dakota is in the building tonight. Purdue's down 45-34. Enright has the ball in the high right arc. Chest pass between the circles to Wilkerson. Kaufman-Renn on Wilkerson. Now to Enright. Dribbled in for the right elbow. Leaves it down low for the layup. Good for Alexis from the left side. First scoring of the game for Sam Alexis. 47-34 Indiana the lead.
Well, that's what you can't have. Enright getting dribble penetration. He's not a great perimeter shooter. You've got to avoid letting him get deep in the painted area.
Lawyer, right elbow, leans in, misses a wild shot. Clough rebounds and then blocked from behind by DeVries. DeVries and Indiana on the run. Dorn a three in transition. Right arc, no good. Rebounded by Oscar Clough. That would have blown the roof off of this place. Into the corner, a three for Cox. Right corner, good. C.J. Cox a triple. 8 points for C.J. Purdue trails 47-37.
Great push there off the miss. Good rebound by Clough, and then Braden gets the hockey assist as he swings it to Lawyer. Lawyer one more to the corner to CJ Cox. CJ's been pretty good shooting the rock here tonight.
16-minute mark. Here's a three from Dorn, left corner. It's short. Rebounded Clough. Purdue wants to push in transition again, left to right. Purdue on the run. Braden Smith coming downhill, leaves down low for Kaufman. Wren, who lays it in from the right side. Braden Smith, an assist. Bucket for Trey Kaufman-Wren. Purdue's down 47-39.
Love Purdue pushing the pace here in transition. Score these buckets before IU's half-court defense can get set. Braden draws two and drops off a sweet dish from left to right to TKR.
Wilkerson snake dribbles to the free throw line, keeps coming downhill left side of the paint, now dribbles out of trouble. Shot clock's down to 8. Wilkerson is fouled by Clough as he was trying to drive in from the left wing. 3 fouls on Oscar Clough, and we have a timeout. Well, Purdue won the first 4 minutes, but they're still trailing 47-39. That's the first 4 minutes of the second half. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Whether you're cheering for the Boilermakers or caring for your land, we know you're all in all season long. And Case IH compact and utility tractors are all in too. Mowing, digging, hauling. Our equipment, designed to meet the needs of America's farm fields, makes caring for your home field easier. Your Case IH dealer can show you how our equipment can make this season a winning one. Case IH, built by farmers.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became the best-selling trucks in America. 33 million trucks later, we've kept that title every year since. And that's a formula we plan on repeating. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. The best-selling trucks in America for 49 years and counting. Based on 1977 to 2025 calendar year industry reported total sales.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge, on the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAF from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAF. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
This is PJ Thompson, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Indiana 47, Purdue 39. 15-24 remains in the game. Purdue fans win a prize pack with tickets to the Purdue-Michigan State game, February 26th at Mackey Arena. Go to purduesports.com/basketball-VIP and register by February 17th for a chance to win. Brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics. Indiana the ball as we come out of a timeout here. Purdue outscores the Hoosiers 10-7 to start the second half, but Purdue still with quite a hill to climb. Rob Blackman, Bobby Riddell, audio engineer Wes Scott, and in studio audio engineer Brett Otto. Indiana inbounds baseline left. Wilkerson, the trigger man, gives to DeVries. They go right back to Wilkerson, left perimeter. He'll shoot a 3 over Jacobson, leave it short. Rebounded by Purdue's Fletcher Lawyer. Jacobson and Jakari Harris now playing for the Boilermakers with Lawyer, Trey Kaufman-Wren, and Braden Smith. Here's Braden Smith coming off a screen at the right elbow. Will rise and fire and hit. Braden Smith has 9 points. Purdue's down 47-41.
Purdue going to one of their patented actions. This time it's a Butler with Braden Smith coming off a pin down and then into a dribble handoff, and he just rips right into that pull-up at the right elbow.
DeVries throws it inside and it's stolen. Stolen by Jakari Harris. Purdue on a run out. Left to right. Indiana hustles back on defense, so Purdue will have to set up half-court offense. Braden Smith is on the left block, stops there, gives to Jakari Harris, who's at the top of the key as the shot clock is now at 15. Jakari dribbles right arc and bounces it inside to Trey Kaufman-Renn. Wilkerson on him in the right block. Trey Kaufman-Renn shoots a fall away, and he was fouled by Wilkerson, missed the shot. Second foul on Wilkerson, but to the foul line will go Purdue's Trey Kaufman-Renn, with Purdue trailing 47-41.
Seemed like maybe a little bit of a favorable call for Trey. I feel like he's taking a lot worse hits than the one he just got there. Taking a look at it upstairs. Wilkerson definitely being physical with Trey, but when he's the smaller guy, he's going to have to try to throw some physicality around, but we'll certainly take it, and Trey gets a chance to go to the line here to continue this hot streak for Purdue.
Trey, foul line right, misses the first free throw for the game. He's now 1 of 3 foul shooting, 64% on the season coming in. Trey with over 1,300 points, with over 600 rebounds in his career, steps to the foul line here. Second one, in and out, no good, but Jacobson rebounds. Oh, and a foul on Jacobson. Jacobson thought he had a clean rebound on the offensive glass, and Doug Sermons calls a foul instead. Jacobson at 7'4" thought he'd gone cleanly to the rim. Matt Painter gives him a fist bump and says, "Good job, Daniel, keep it up." But Indiana has the ball, leading 47-41. Wilkerson, right arc, bounces it to the further right arc where Reed Bailey catches it. Now into the hands of Enright, their point guard. And Wilkerson somehow got open under the basket for a layup for the left side.
Braden Smith just fell asleep on the backside there, got caught ball watching, and Wilkerson, a guy who normally likes to stay around the three-point line, he saw Braden's, the back of his head just cut straight to the rim.
8-point lead, Indiana at 49-41. Purdue turns it over on a bad bounce pass from Lawyer to Jacobson. The steal for Dorn for Indiana. 13:38 to go. Purdue down 8, but Indiana the ball after the takeaway. Enright gives it up to the further left, the far left wing, I should say, to Bailey. Bailey will drive, shot blocked by Jacobson. Daniel Jacobson a block for the Boilermakers. Purdue in transition. Lawyer faking a 3 right wing. Now Purdue sets the offense into motion with 13:15 to go, and Purdue down 8. Braden Smith off a screen from Jacobson, getting to the right wing, losing the ball, tipping it to Lawyer, who throws it inside to Jacobson. He goes strong, missed the layup from the right side. Rebounded DeVries of Indiana.
Contact there back and forth, but Daniel not able to finish with that right hook there on the right side off the window.
Enright to the right block, stolen by Jacobson to Braden Smith. Purdue's on a run left to right. Boy, both teams just turning it over now a lot. Lawyer lost it and shot an air ball as his feet slipped out from under him once he got to the foul line in transition. Fletcher's feet slipped out from under him. His only thing he could try was throw it up toward the basket, and it's an air ball going out of bounds, baseline right.
Fletch trailing on that play, looking to initially get that trail 3 that he likes, but a great job IU picking him up in transition, running him off the line, and then Fletch, as he drives into the paint, looked like he was trying to do a right to left Euro step. As you said, Rob, the foot just completely slips out from under him. Then he just flailed and threw that ball up towards the rim, and it goes out of bounds.
8-point lead Indiana. They have the ball to the Hoosiers. Wilkerson underneath the bucket, left to right. Now has it right arc. Dribbles to the high right elbow and will give to Dorn. He's perimeter right. Shot clock at 7. Dorn wants to drive. He does. Shoots in. Banks it in from the right block.
That was a high degree of difficulty finish there by Dorn. Purdue's help side really came over to try to dissuade his ability to finish as he ripped baseline, but he just kind of maneuvered his body between 2 Purdue defenders and finished off the glass.
10-point Indiana lead. Benter faking a 3, throws it inside to Jacobson, and a foul as the ball was being bounced into Jacobson. Foul against Reed Bailey. Timeout on the floor. Indiana 51, Purdue 41 with 11:59 remaining. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Boilermaker fans, did you know that Flex Technology Group helps leading-edge companies get out of the office printer and copying business? We're a legendary company with legendary people and a legendary platform that will help your business improve document workflow and increase business efficiencies. To learn more, visit our website, flextg.com. That's FLEXTG.com.
Lafayette Limo, family-owned, women-owned, serving Greater Lafayette for over 33 years. Shuttles to and from Indianapolis and O'Hare airports 365 days a year. Make your reservations now at LafayetteLimo.com. Charters of all sizes anywhere in the continental USA. Lafayette Limo, proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
Just sit back and let us drive. There's no need to compromise. Your ride to relaxation, Lafayette Limo.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Boilermaker fans, keep your eyes on the court and on your vision. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neo Vision Optical are proud to be the official eye care provider of Purdue Athletics. Get advanced eye exams and vision testing at 15 Indiana locations, plus a wide selection of contacts, glasses, and sunglasses. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neo Vision Optical will help you see every game clearly. Visit eteyecare.com to schedule your appointment today. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neo Vision Optical, where Boilermakers go for better vision.
Purdue Athletics would like to thank and recognize members of the Black and Gold Club who support Purdue Athletics through their sponsorship at the highest level. Black and Gold Club members include Beck's Hybrids, BW Fusion, Purdue Global, Riley Children's Health, Indiana Packers Corporation, State Farm Insurance, Purdue Federal Credit Union, and Wabash, each great partners of Purdue Athletics. Purdue's trailing 51-41, 11:59 remains in the game. We're in Bloomington at the Simon Scott Assembly Hall. Indiana the lead. Purdue the ball, baseline right. Purdue got as close as 6 at 47-41, but then Indiana scored 4 in a row. The trigger man for Purdue, Braden Smith, throws it way out high to the left arc into the hands of Jack Benter, who gives it right back to Smith. He'll pull from 15. It's long. Rebounded Daniel Jacobson of Purdue on the left block. Daniel shoots a right-handed hook shot, scores. That time he went up and over the 6'10 Reed Bailey to score the basket. 3 points for Daniel Jacobson. Purdue trails 51-43.
Just a great individual play there by Daniel, getting on the offensive glass and then being patient and getting to his jump hook over that left shoulder.
Indiana right to left, driving in right on the right baseline and stopping. Giving to Dorn, who's on the high right arc, guarded by Purdue's Omer Meyer. Step back three for Dorn, good. A step back three for Dorn makes it 54-43 Indiana.
Well, that is a difficult step back three. Omer was guarding him pretty good, but not good enough.
Matt Painter telling Omer, you got to go all the way. Omer from 15, right elbow, good. Omer Meyer answers with a 2-point shot. First scoring of the game for Omer Meyer. Purdue's down 54-45. 10:50 to go. Just think, Dorn's only in the starting lineup because of the injury to Connerway. And here's Indiana with it, left corner. Dorn again, another three. 4 threes in the game for Nick Dorn. He made 6 in their last game against Rutgers. A 12-point Indiana lead, 57-45. Purdue with the ball. Omer Meyer dribbling in right all over him. Omer Meyer gives to Jacobson, who's at the top of the key. Dribble handoff to Braden Smith. And now a foul on the drive against an Indiana player. Who was it? Looks like it's on Josiah Miles, his second. Team foul number 4 on Indiana. Purdue will inbound on the far sideline. I was saying Nick Dorn, who was averaging 8 points a game playing off the bench, he started the last game because of the injury to Connerway. And boy, what a timely injury, because it's allowed Dorn to play all the time now, and he's making the most of it.
Connerway, a good player, but Dorn a substantially better outside shooter it seems like this offense for IU becomes more elite.
Here's a three for Braden Smith. No from straight away. DeVries rebounds. Think about Dorn. 10 made threes in the last 2 games. We still have 10 minutes to go here. Enright kick in the left corner. Here's a drive and a shot at the rim and a foul on Jacobson as the driving Josiah Miles was coming in from the left corner. Third foul on Jacobson. To the foul line will go Josiah Miles, who this year is just 2 of 6 of the foul line. But remember, he also had been 2 of 12 from 3 when he made a 3 in the first half. Miles, a transfer from North Florida. Last year he was playing with our own Liam Murphy at North Florida. Dribbling once, and of course he makes the foul shot. He's now 3 of 7 at the foul line this year. The lead at 13 for Indiana with 9:54 to go.
We're going to go with the small lineup here with Trey Kaufman-Renn subbing in for Jacobson, now playing the 5 position, leaving Jack Benner at the 4. Maybe some more mobility and spacing can help here.
2 foul shots made by Miles. 14-point Indiana lead. Indiana led by 11 at the half. Purdue running out of time if they want to get a comeback. We're down to 9:45 to go. Braden Smith, left wing, pulls the trigger on a 3 and misses. Benter with a rebound for Purdue. Purdue with a reload here. Braden Smith between the rings on a right-handed dribble. Uses a screen from Kaufman-Renn. Gives it back to TK, and he scores from 15 feet on a floater. A nice little between-the-leg pass to set up Kaufman-Renn for the bucket. Purdue down 59-47.
Well, that looked like the Braden TKR connection of old right there. Really on time, on target with the pass, and TKR, great floater.
Enright gives to Alexis. Back to Enright, perimeter right. He'll give it left side on a dribble. Here comes Miles. Now to Enright for another 3 left wing. This one long. Rebounded by whom? Trey Kaufman-Renn was fighting for it. Braden Smith was fighting for it. And it went out of bounds. Last touch by Alexis of Indiana. 9:01 to play. Purdue down 59-47.
Rebounding with the smaller lineup is always what can be difficult. We saw that a lot of times last year when Purdue played small lineups. Fortunately, Purdue able to get that defensive rebound with the ball going out of bounds.
Trey Kaufman-Renn all the way to the basket. Dunks with 2 hands. Boy, the parting of the Red Sea there allowed Trey Kaufman-Renn to get all the way to the bucket and dunk it home. Now Purdue's down 10, 59-49 as the ball gets tipped out of bounds. Last touch by C.J. Cox of the Boilermakers. 8:40 remains in the game.
More spacing for Purdue offensively with the shooters spaced around that Braden Smith, Trey Kaufman-Renn pick and roll. And you just see how the seas can part, right? Guys get torn on their responsibilities with shooters.
Dorn a 3 in the right corner. He missed that one. Rebounded by Purdue's Braden Smith. Purdue quickly left to right. Here come the Boilermakers on the run. Benter a 3 in transition straight away. Good. Jack Benter a triple. Purdue's down 7.
What a little flurry here. Jack Benner, a trail 3 from the 4 spot in transition. After the kick ahead, Purdue's got a lot of shooters all over the floor right now.
DeVries to Enright, left arc for Enright. He'll dribble to the free throw line. Give it to the right wing into the hands of Miles. Miles stops in the right corner after dribbling twice. Shot clock at 8, game clock at 8 minutes. Dorn dribbling in, getting to the rim, lost the ball on the way to the bucket, but a foul is called against Purdue. Timeout on the floor with 7:55 remaining. Indiana 59, Purdue 52. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, seriously local propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Attention fans, do you want a chance to win tickets to see the Boilermakers take on the Michigan State Spartans on February 26th? Winner gets 2 tickets, hospitality passes, VIP parking, and a signed basketball. All you have to do is register at PurdueSports.com/basketballVIP and register by February 17th for a chance to win this amazing opportunity, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics.
This is Jace Rail, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Indiana 59, Purdue 52, 7:55 remains. The 2025-26 Purdue basketball season presented by Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. When we resume action, Indiana will be at the foul line with 2 foul shots coming. Purdue has switched up the lineup here, going to a smaller lineup, with Trey Kaufman-Renn being the tallest player on the floor for Purdue. And at least offensively, Bob, it appears to be paying some dividends. Maybe defensively too, but I know this: Purdue's getting some offense going here.
Well, no doubt. It's something that can work well on both ends of the floor. We heard Coach Painter say it in an interview the other day. The reality is, Oscar Clough and Trey Kaufman-Renn, both really good players, but defensively, they're both really 5s.
Right, yeah.
As far as just their mobility and kind of what they're fully capable of, Trey has to play the 4 in that alignment as Dorn hits the first free throw. But with Trey now at the 5 here, he's more comfortable defensively, so you're right, it can help Purdue defensively from a movement and mobility standpoint. The rebounding, of course, is the question in this kind of a lineup as Dorn swishes the second free throw. But then offensively, man, you got Trey Kaufman-Renn in his comfortable center position with all the space to move, surrounded by shooters. It's an elite group.
Purdue's down 9, 61-52. Trey Kaufman-Renn diving into the left side and is fouled. Nice little give and go on a pass from Braden Smith. Sam Alexis, the foul, his 3rd. And to the foul line will go Trey Kaufman-Renn, who will have 2 foul shots here.
This becomes one of those tough groups for IU probably to defend as well, not only just because of how well equipped this group is offensively from a skill standpoint, but Purdue hasn't gone to this lineup very much this year, so not something that IU's been able to scout in a huge abundance either, as Kaufman-Renn unfortunately rolls off the first free throw.
Trey is now 1 of 5 at the foul line tonight. Dribbles once, foul line right, shoots and makes the second one. Not easily, but he did make it after it bounced around the rim a couple of times. Purdue down 8, 7:40 to go. Indiana the ball. Indiana working right to left and right over the timeline, guarded by Braden Smith. Wilkerson from 15 feet, rises, fires, misses. Rebounded by Purdue's Fletcher Lawyer. Purdue is winning the rebounding battle now by 4 against Indiana. After in the first half, Indiana dominated that statistic. Purdue with the ball, a 3 in the left corner for Braden Smith. His long rebound tipped by Jack Benner, but unfortunately tipped right into the hands of Alexis. Smart thinking by Jack. He couldn't rebound it, but he did tip at it. Unfortunately, Indiana ended up with it. In right to Wilkerson. He's perimeter left as we're under 7 minutes remaining. And Indiana an 8-point lead. Wilkerson gets a switch off, guarded by Benter. Wilkerson working his way into the middle of the paint. Kicking in the right corner for a 3 for Sisley. He misses badly. Rebounded by Purdue's Jack Benter. Trent Sisley playing for the first time tonight. The freshman from Santa Claus, Indiana. First time he's appeared in the game. 15-foot floater missed by Trey Kaufman-Renn from the left elbow. Rebounded by Indiana. We're down to 6.5 to play.
Oh, that was a big settle from Trey. He had Enright on him, and it was soon to be a big mismatch. You got to attack attack that mismatch, either score or draw a double team. Instead, he really settles and misses badly.
Wilkerson to the free throw line, stops with a jump stop, gives it out to Enright, perimeter left. Less than 10 on the shot clock. Enright now between the rings, wants to get going here using a screen. Will rise and fire from three and miss with a spank ball, but Purdue couldn't get the rebound. Off the Boilermaker knee. Now because the ball didn't hit the rim, there's only 0.6 left on the shot clock for Indiana. 0.6 of a second for Indiana to inbound. Baseline left. Purdue's going to sub in Daniel Jacobson to put a 7-4 player on the ball with 0.6 on the shot clock. 6 minutes to go in the game. 6 minutes and 2 seconds to be exact.
I was wondering whether they're going to bring Daniel in to kind of protect the rim, because one of the likelihoods here is a tip or a dunk type of play, but they're going to put him on the ball here to try to make the pass really difficult.
Enright throws it into Sisley. It was blocked at the rim, but a foul was called. A foul was called on Purdue, and I think on Braden Smith. Sisley dove to the basket. Now the question will be, did he get the shot up before the shot clock expired? For the moment, we have a foul on Braden Smith with 6 minutes to go in the game. And Trent Sisley, who's the only Indiana kid on the Indiana roster that plays in the regular rotation, is either going to be at the foul line for 2 foul shots, or it'll be Purdue ball because of a shot clock violation. The officials have to look at this here.
Well, it really felt like, man, the only thing you don't want to give up here is a shot at the basket, because it would basically be a catch and a flip up anywhere else on the floor. You didn't really have time to do a whole lot. It looks like they deemed that the foul occurred before the shot clock expired, so it's going to be 2 free throws for IU here. That hurts.
Trent Sisley, Heritage Hills High School. He didn't finish his senior year there. He went to Montverde to play his senior season of high school. And he's at the line. 2 shots is Sisley, who is a 51% foul shooter this year. Indiana 61, Purdue 53 at the 6-minute mark. Sisley's free throw good. It's his first scoring of the game. Told you, Indiana as a team, good free throw shooting team, 78.5%. Second one for Sisley, good as well. The lead's back at 10, 63-53. 6 minutes remaining. Purdue down 10. Purdue the ball left to right. Braden Smith bounces it left elbow extended, a catch for Kaufman-Wren. Just past top of the key to Jacobson. Throws it back into Kaufman-Wren, who dunks with 2 hands. Nice pass there to set up Trey Kaufman-Wren, who now has 18 points. Purdue's down 63-55. Purdue needs some stops. Connor Enright right to left over that timeline. Right wing, a pass to Bailey. Now to Wilkerson. Wilkerson faking a 3, driving in from the right wing, attacking and scoring from the right block with a layup.
Able to go right through the chest of Jacobson there. You're hoping Jacobson's length would make that a difficult finish, but give Wilkerson credit. That was a grown man finish through the strength and length of Jacobson.
10-point lead. Here's Kaufman-Wren. Misses a short one in front of the rim. It bounces off the right side of the paint. 10-point lead, Indiana. 5 minutes remaining. Indiana the ball. Enright dribbles with his right hand. Now gives to Wilkerson, who's way out on the left wing with the shot clock at 15. C.J. Cox is on him. Wilkerson uses a screen at the top of the key from Bailey. Stops on the right wing. Will give to DeVries. Shot clock down to 5. Driving Wilkerson, attacking, missing this time, and that time Jacobson gets the rebound. Here comes Braden Smith on the run. Pulls up from 3, straight away, and transition buries it. A triple. Braden Smith. Matt Painter takes a timeout. 4:29 to play. Purdue hanging in there, trailing 65-58. Timeout on the floor. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
If you're a true Boilermakers fan, then you know the real season starts before the first game. Same goes for your home field. No matter how you're planning on managing your acreage, Case IH can help you hit the ground running. Mowing, digging, hauling, and more, our machines are built to handle whatever your land demands. Talk to your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Boilermakers to win big at home, season after successful season.
Hi, I'm Trey Kaufman-Wren, power forward for Purdue Basketball. On the court, my job is to read the defense and make the right decisions to put our team in the best position to win. Off the court, landowners need the same kind of sharp vision and quick thinking to protect their farm and family's legacy. That's where the Halderman companies can help. They study the court, anticipate every move, and help you stay one step ahead when it comes to managing or selling your farm. If it has anything to do with the business of farming, Halderman can help. Visit halderman.com today to learn more.
Boilermaker fans, keep your eyes on the court and on your vision. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neovision Optical are proud to be the official eye care provider of Purdue Athletics. Get advanced eye exams and vision testing at 15 Indiana locations, plus a wide selection of contacts, glasses, and sunglasses. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neovision Optical will help you see every game clearly. Visit eteyecare.com to schedule your appointment today. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neovision Optical, where Boilermakers go for better vision.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Indiana 65, Purdue 58, 4:29 remains. Purdue fans, your new favorite podcast has arrived. Check out For Pete's Sake, presented by Tom Wood Group, the official podcast of Purdue Athletics. Joey Molinaro and myself, your hosts. New episodes available, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Purdue Sports app. You can find them all there. Plus, go to purduesports.com/podcast and learn more on this latest episode. Athletic Director Mike Bobinski joins us. Well, Bob, does Purdue have it in them to rally down 7 with 4:29 left? We're about to find out.
Certainly capable of making this rally. 7 points in 4:30 is completely doable, but got to keep getting stops and then got to be efficient on the offensive end and capitalize on the possessions remaining that you have.
Trey Kaufman-Wren is on the bench for the moment. Oscar Clough is playing the 5. Indiana the ball. They're working right to left. They're in the backcourt. And their point guard Enright, the transfer from DePaul, brings it over the timeline right to left. With 4:20 left and the clock ticking. Purdue needs some stops. And then counter on the offensive end with buckets. Here's DeVries. Left wing stops. Gives to his teammate Bailey, who drives to the right block. Stops. Gives it up. Way outside to Dorn. Shot clock at 1. Dorn a contested 3 right wing. Missed it badly. It's going to bounce all the way near the sideline and it's grabbed by Purdue's Jack Benter. Really good defense there by the Boilermakers. Now can they score? Benter a deep 3. Left wing. It is long. Dorn rebounds for Indiana. Benter had a good look. Now we're down to 3:40 to go.
That was a good look there. Left wing a little deep. Maybe early in the shot clock, but Jackson, elite shooter, and he got a pretty clean look.
Enright, top side to Wilkerson. Guarded by Cox. Left side it goes to DeVries. We're down to 3:23 to go. Now a foul away from the ball on Benter. Benter was trying to fight around a screen of Bailey. Third foul on Jack Benter. Timeout on the floor. 3:24 remains. Purdue's down 65-58. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, it's Matt Painter, men's basketball coach at Purdue University. I'm proud to be a graduate of the College of Liberal Arts, which continues to innovate with programs like Cornerstone, Degree in 3, and Degree Plus. What I learned in my classes serves me every day. The College of Liberal Arts prepares all Purdue students to think broadly and lead boldly. values that mean a lot to me. I'm grateful for the education I received in the College of Liberal Arts. I encourage you to check out the College of Liberal Arts at Purdue to see where your degree can take you.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAF from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAF. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
Boiler up, farmers! As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline, it's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
Fans, remember to stay tuned for our First Merchants postgame show. We'll visit with Coach Painter. We'll look at the final stats. We'll look ahead to the next game on the Boilermakers schedule, which, by the way, is Sunday at Maryland. Purdue at College Park to play the Maryland Terrapins Sunday at 1. Work to be done here, however, for the Boilermakers. Purdue trailing 65-58, 3:24 remaining. And Indiana's Reed Bailey at the line with a 1-and-1 as Purdue a moment ago committed its 7th team foul.
This is a big one here. Bailey misses his front end. You're feeling good for the Boilers.
And he did. It trickles off the front of the rim, and it's rebounded by Purdue's Jack Benter. So here comes Purdue with a puncher's chance. 3:15 to go. Trey Kaufman-Wren coming down the right side of the paint, kicking in the corner. Cox a three, no. Benter a rebound. The three from the corner, and Benter got it. Purdue gets a reload, but now we're down to 3:03 to go. Braden Smith, left elbow, stops, throws it inside to Kaufman-Wren, spins, had his shot blocked. No, there's a foul. Thought it was a clean block at first. It's a call to foul on Tucker DeVries. Third foul on him, but it sends Trey Kaufman-Wren to the foul line with the clock stopped with 2:57 to go.
Braden Smith got deep, and like so often, he starts going to those pump fakes and pivots. The defender doesn't bite. He calls for that low post guy to dunk in with the mismatch he typically has on the guard, because the big has switched on to Braden Smith as Kaufman-Wren rattles in the first free throw, cutting that deficit to 6. And so Braden was patient, told Trey to duck in. Trey ducks in, and then it was a great bounce pass in, and Trey immediately attacked the basket with the mismatch.
Second foul shot good for Trey Kaufman-Wren, 20 points. It's his first 20-point game of the year. Last year he had 19 20-point games. Purdue 65-60 trailing Indiana. Hoosiers a 5-point lead in the ball with 2:45 to go. This is the closest Purdue has been the entire second half. Wilkerson, perimeter right, guarded by Trey Kaufman-Wren. Just outside of the arc by a step. Now he wants to drive. Lobs it to the left and threw it away. He tried to lob it to the left side of the floor to Enright and threw it out of bounds. A turnover for Indiana. Purdue the ball with 2:33 to go.
In this lineup, Purdue switching 5 ways defensively. Trey Kaufman-Wren, nice job moving his feet there on Wilkerson.
Braden Smith coming downhill, leaves it for Trey Kaufman-Wren. Short jumper was short, and he tipped at it, couldn't get it, tipped at it again. And DeVries comes out of there, and he was fouled by Trey Kaufman-Wren. Oh, Purdue had a couple of really good looks there and couldn't get him to go. And now you walk to the other end with DeVries, a 1-1, and he's an 86% foul shooter. And it's 65-60 Indiana.
That sequence is a killer there. You get some really good looks, the chance to cut it to one possession. TKR just leaves it short, but then you compound matters. Still lots of time. Would have loved just to get back and set your defense. Definitely better than fouling a big-time free throw shooter like DeVries.
DeVries at the foul line. Son of the coach. Last year at West Virginia, he missed it. He missed the front end of a 1-and-1 and rebounded by C.J. Cox of Purdue. Purdue with a chance. Down 65-60 with 2:10 to go, the clock ticking. Braden Smith throws it inside to Kaufman-Renn, and he's fouled on the floor by Reed Bailey. Stops the clock. Team foul number 7, 1-and-1 for Trey Kaufman-Renn with 2:03 to play.
Well, here we go. IU leaving the door open big time with back-to-back missed front ends and 1-and-1s, and now TKR gets his opportunity. Just made 2 in a row. You hope for Purdue. He's feeling good right now at the line.
He takes a deep breath. He dribbles once. The Sellersburg native made it. He makes the first one. 21 points. Purdue's down 65-61 with 2:03 to go. Purdue does have only one timeout remaining. The possession arrow favors the Boilermakers. Dribbling once, Trey Kaufman-Renn shooting. Missed the second one. Dorn rebounds. 4-point Indiana lead, less than 2 minutes to go. Indiana the bowl.
Really wanted to have that down to one possession there with 2 minutes, but Purdue still in decent shape.
Enright will call a timeout. He was dribbling in front of the Indiana bench. Coach DeVries was shouting instructions to him, and they finally decided, you know what, let's just take a timeout. Timeout taken with 1:48 to go. 14 on the shot clock for Indiana once they inbound the ball. And Purdue trailing 65-61. Purdue has committed 18 fouls. Indiana has committed 7. Again, the possession arrow favors Purdue. Boilermakers with one timeout remaining. Indiana with 2.
And Purdue stop, bucket, and tie this game. We saw a similar situation. Purdue up 6 late, under 2 minutes to go at UCLA. Not be able to hold on. Can Purdue flip the script, right? Can Purdue get one back and come from behind late, under 2 minutes against their arch rival on the road? I think most of Purdue faithful would take that swap, give up the UCLA one to steal one from the Hoosiers.
I would agree with that, partner. Again, 14 on the shot clock for Indiana. They will inbound in front of their own bench, will the Hoosiers, with 1:48 to go on the game clock. Indiana 11 of 32 from the three-point line tonight. Purdue 7 of 19 from 3. It's been a big difference maker in this game. Indiana's three-point shooting. They made 8 in the first half. Purdue plays with Lawyer, Smith, Kaufman-Renn, Benter, and C.J. Cox. Enright to inbound for Purdue, Indiana gives to Wilkerson, who's guarded by Cox. And Wilkerson lost it, and it's stolen by Braden Smith. Purdue with a takeaway. Purdue down low to Kaufman-Renn. Now outside to Braden Smith, perimeter right. 20 on the shot clock. Braden coming downhill on Enright, layup good. It's a 2-point game with 90 seconds to go. The layup for Braden Smith. He has 14 points.
Well, how about that? Just like the UCLA game, Purdue's late turnovers boosting UCLA's comeback. The same thing could potentially be flipping here. Purdue gets a big steal.
DeVries, top of the key, left side Enright. He'll shoot a 3 and make it. Connor Enright, a 3 from the left wing, makes it 68-63 Indiana.
Wow, what a huge shot from a low-volume guy. Kind of a dare 3 there, and he buried it.
With 1 minute to go, Purdue needs to hurry. Braden Smith turned it over, trying to throw it to Trey Kaufman-Renn, and now Purdue's in a world of hurt. DeVries over the timeline, and Braden Smith tried to steal it and fouled him with 44.9 remaining.
Well, unfortunately, like the UCLA game, you get a late game turnover from Braden Smith in crunch time. would need to see another look at it to see just what happened there between that kind of miscommunication. Was it a pass that Braden just didn't have quite on target and was behind TKR, or did he think TKR was going to be in a different spot? But either way, not on the mark with the pass, and IU with a huge stop in that late game possession. And now DeVries, you find it hard pressed to think he's going to miss another front end of a 1-and-1.
He'll bend the knees and he'll miss it. Oh my goodness. Wow. He missed 2 front ends of 1-and-1s. Benter rebounds for Purdue, but now Purdue has got to go quickly, trailing 68-63. Braden Smith dribbling with the ball on the right wing, coming downhill on Bailey. Gives it inside to Kaufman-Wren. He shoots and scores, and Purdue will take its last timeout. Purdue's down 68-65 after the layup from Trey Kaufman-Wren. Assist number 5 of the game for Braden Smith. This game is not over, but Purdue's going to have to play the foul game now because the shot clock is off. The game clock is at 28.
Well, getting that bucket was certainly paramount to cut it to 1 possession. But having 15 seconds burn off there was definitely advantageous for the Hoosiers, just because now below 30 seconds, don't have any opportunity just to try to get a stop and then tie the game. Being down 1 possession, you have to go to the desperately try to get a steal and then foul. With 28 seconds, you have enough time to try to certainly get 1 trap. That would be the plan here, I would guess. Purdue big time full frontal denial here in the backcourt. If the ball's caught, you get a good hard trap. Everyone else starts going free safety mode off the ball, trying to streak into passing lanes, hopefully get a steal and a bucket. But if not, probably then have to foul on that next guy who catches it. Although, also with 28 seconds, there's enough time to maybe try and foul somebody besides their best free throw shooters. Granted, Tucker DeVries, one of their best, has missed 2 1-and-1s in a row. So, but ideally, you would not want to foul DeVries or Lamar Wilkerson. Would much rather foul one of the other 3 guys. Really wouldn't probably want to foul Dorn either. You know, Enright and Reed Bailey are certainly the 2 most appetizing candidates to foul from a Purdue perspective.
How about Enright making the 3?
Oh my goodness, what a shot in that moment by Enright.
The low volume 3-point shooter who's 33% from 3 on the season, and he did not hesitate. DeVries is the inbounder baseline right. Purdue has subbed in Jakari Harris for a little added extra defense here. Trey Kaufman-Wren on the ball. DeVries inbounder. Needs to hurry, and it's tipped away, but out of bounds, touched by Braden Smith. Braden Superman diving in front of Wilkerson to tip the pass out of bounds.
No timeouts for Purdue, so even if that was one of those where it grazes off Wilkerson's hand potentially,
can't challenge.
Purdue has no challenge ability without having a timeout.
Now DeVries has to inbound from the corner, and he cannot run the baseline. He has to be a stationary inbounder. 27 seconds to go. DeVries has to hurry. Finds Wilkerson in the backcourt. Purdue does trap him. Now to Enright, and Enright was fouled immediately by Jakari Harris. We walk to the other end. Now this is 2 foul shots because that was team foul number 10. 2 foul shots for Connor Enright, who this year is a 76% foul shooter.
That's not terrible. He's certainly a capable shooter at the foul line, but you would much rather foul a guy like this whose shooting's not his expertise. Hate that it's 2 shots because a 1-on-1 there's just substantially more pressure, but there's potential here for Enright to miss at least 1.
Enright dribbles once, lets it fly, and made it. Connor Enright had the huge 3 a moment ago, and now he adds a free throw because, and that's a big one because now you're 2 possession game. Indiana up 69-65, 23.3 to play.
He calmly knocked that first one down, didn't he?
Purdue needs to block out if there's a miss. Second free throw, good. Connor Enright made them both. 70-65. Purdue has to go in a hurry. We're under 20 seconds to go. Braden Smith between the circles. Benter dribbling in from the right block, attacking and scoring with 10.9. Purdue has no timeouts. They have to scramble defensively. 10.9, and Indiana has to take a timeout. DeVries couldn't get the ball in. Purdue's down 70-67 after the layup by Jack Benter. 10.9 remaining. Timeout Indiana. Hoosiers now with 1 timeout remaining.
This is where the double bonus just proves so large, because with IU in a position where they just need 1 made free throw to really almost put Purdue in an extremely difficult position, that hurts. The fact that they're going to get 2 for sure if you foul. And this is one where this is tough to know whether you have time to get that 1 trap or not, or whether you should foul immediately. If you don't foul immediately, you're letting precious time go off the clock. But in a double bonus situation, you almost wonder, do you give yourself a better chance to try to get that trap and steal, so then you can get a 3 to tie the game? That's just kind of, this is one of those spots from a second standpoint, 10.9. You're really up against it as far as how much time you have left.
Indiana 70, Purdue 67, 10.9 to play. Indiana inbounds baseline right. DeVries is the trigger man. To Wilkerson, trapped in the corner, and a foul. A foul on Purdue. Tried to trap Wilkerson in the corner, but then ultimately had to reach, and C.J. Cox did, and reached and fouled. Now we walk to the other end, and we're down to 8.9 seconds to go. And Wilkerson can put Indiana in a prime spot if he can make 1 of 2 foul shots here. He is an 87% foul shooter.
Well, you wish CJ could have just got a little bit better of denial there. In that situation, you want them to kind of have to try to throw a pass over the top as Wilkerson makes the first free throw. There's just a better chance to maybe get a deflection or a tip ball or things of that nature when they have to go over the top versus that direct entry pass.
Now 71-67 after the Wilkerson free throw. Second one, good. That might just do it. We're down to 8 seconds. Purdue has to quickly fly up the floor. Braden Smith will shoot a 3 from the left arc. It is short. This game is over, and Indiana will beat Purdue 72-67. And the Boilermakers have now lost 3 in a row. (72-67) the final. Indiana a winner over Purdue tonight at the Simon Scott Assembly Hall. These 2 teams will play again February the 20th at Mackey Arena. When we come back, it's the First Merchants postgame show. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Boilermaker fans, it's college basketball season, and